After weeks of silence and speculation, Lindsay Czarniak was finally seen in public following deeply personal news that shook her family and her marriage with Melvin. The images of her appearance immediately went viral, with fans and the media dissecting every detail, from her outfit to her body language. Known for her elegance, composure, and warm presence, Lindsay carried herself with the same sophistication that has always defined her. But this time, there was something different. Observers noted a quiet strength in her demeanor, as though she was making a silent statement. She is ready to move forward, even in the face of heartbreak. The reactions from fans around the country were overwhelming. Social media platforms lit up with messages of support, praising her courage, resilience, and dignity. Many expressed sadness that her relationship with Craig, often perceived as one of television's strongest and most grounded unions, was enduring such turmoil. For years, Melvin and Lindsay Czarniak symbolized a rare kind of balance, a couple admired not only for their professional success, but for the warmth and grounded authenticity they brought into their family life. To see cracks appear in that image left many feeling as though a piece of modern stability had been lost. At the same time, there were those who applauded Lindsay for prioritizing her well-being and for handling public scrutiny with grace. In a world where television personalities live under a magnifying glass, fans highlighted her ability to carry herself with dignity during such a challenging time. Her appearance became more than a photograph. It became a rallying point, a symbol of independence, resilience, and the courage it takes to keep moving forward. Lindsay's public statement without words. Fashion analysts, commentators, and fans were quick to break down her choice of attire during her first public outing. Lindsay, known for her polished yet approachable style, wore something deliberately understated. It wasn't about glamour or performance, it was about empowerment. Every detail, from the simplicity of her outfit to the way she held herself, communicated resilience. Fans noted immediately that Lindsay's style wasn't just about fashion, it was a deliberate statement. She wasn't retreating, she wasn't hiding. She was showing the world that even in her silence, she had strength. Meanwhile, questions continued to surround Melvin. The Today Show co-anchor, known for his optimism and steady presence on air, has remained relatively quiet outside of his professional duties. And that silence has only fueled speculation. Is he struggling with private battles behind closed doors? Is he choosing to protect his family by processing matters away from the spotlight? For years, Craig has been admired for his charisma, warmth, and relatability, a broadcaster who feels like family to millions of viewers. But his lack of visible acknowledgement of recent challenges has sparked debates among fans. Some sympathize with him deeply, recognizing that silence can be its own form of dignity. Others have focused more on Lindsay's visible strength, applauding her for stepping into the public eye first. The coverage of Craig and Lindsay's challenges has been relentless. From national outlets to local stations, their story has dominated headlines, not just because they are public figures, but because they represent something bigger. The image of a modern American couple balancing demanding careers, raising children, and trying to stay grounded in an era of constant visibility. For fans, this wasn't just celebrity gossip. Craig and Lindsay were never the type of personalities who chased tabloid fame. They built their reputations on professionalism and authenticity. That's why the public's reaction has been so intense, because for many, their story feels personal. Interestingly, fans have not been content to simply observe. Online forums, social media comment sections, and even fan blogs have been filled with theories about what led to the family's struggles. Some speculate that the pressures of two high-profile broadcasting careers may have created distance. Others point to the challenges of raising a family while balancing national television schedules. But amid the speculation, one sentiment has emerged strongly: respect. Even as people debate what may have happened, there is an undeniable admiration for how both Craig and Lindsay have chosen to navigate this moment with dignity, without mudslinging, and with an unspoken commitment to protecting their children from the public glare. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. Lindsay's decision to step out publicly after weeks of silence was itself a message. She hasn't issued lengthy press releases or sat down for tell-all interviews. Instead, by allowing herself to be seen, she is telling the world she isn't hiding. She is embracing her journey, and she is allowing her fans to witness her resilience. For admirers who look up to her not just as Craig Melvin's wife, but as a respected journalist, broadcaster, and mother, this appearance has reaffirmed their respect for her. It reminded fans that resilience doesn't always come with grand speeches. It can come with a quiet walk into the light, head held high. So what lies ahead for Lindsay Czarniak? Many believe she will continue to deepen her commitment to her career in journalism and sports broadcasting, a field in which she has already made history and earned widespread respect. Her professional journey has always been marked by passion, persistence, and a drive to break barriers. Fans expect her to channel her energy into meaningful work, championing stories that matter, and proving once again that she is more than just the spouse of a well-known TV anchor. As she steps into this new chapter, one thing is certain: the world will be watching, and her supporters will be cheering her on. And what about Craig? While his silence continues to spark questions, many close followers believe he will eventually open up. Whether in a memoir, an interview, or a heartfelt moment on the Today Show, it seems only a matter of time before Craig addresses the challenges he has faced. For now, his focus remains on his children, his family, and his work. And while his fans eagerly await his words, they respect his decision to stay quiet until the time feels right. The story of Craig Melvin and Lindsay Czarniak is not just about one couple. It's about resilience in the face of public scrutiny. It's about the quiet strength of women like Lindsay who find a way to stand tall even when the ground beneath them feels unsteady. It's about men like Craig who carry the weight of public expectation while privately navigating life's storms. Their journey has become a mirror for so many who see themselves in their struggles. The push and pull between work and home, the balancing act of modern family life, and the reminder that even the strongest marriages can be tested. And yet, at the heart of it all, there remains dignity, respect, and the promise of resilience. Because as Lindsay's quiet appearance has shown us, heartbreak does not have to define you. How you rise after it, that is where true strength lies. We'll continue to follow this developing story closely. If you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. And let us know in the comments below, what inspires you most about Lindsay's resilience?